Hey guys, Janet here, Parents Never Give Up. Just wanted to share with you a thought I had this morning after my little workout when my brain runs full circle in these uncertain times and brings me back to a lot of emotional feelings. But when I can look back and have the skills to see when in my life those popped up, it really brings me back to what I've created inside of me, and that is my own faith. My own faith that maybe this really is a reset. Maybe this is really a reset for each one of us that's willing to be open to it and go, okay, here's my skills, here's what I know, here's what's true, here's what I can control. That's huge, what you can control. And here's where I am. What is this mix? I put all this in a pot. I know, too many cooking shows during the COVID-19, but this is better than chocolate cake, folks. So, no, it's not, but I could think it is. What if it's all about what's inside of us? And I say that and I relate it to faith because I remember being younger and I didn't go to church because I was playing ringette, which is very much like hockey. But for girls back then, didn't play as much hockey. And I'm not that old, but it's true, sadly. So I was playing ringette almost every weekend, practices, games. Those girls probably don't know they saved my life, and I probably didn't know it then either. But having that team, that tribe, that camaraderie, those people I could rely on that I just knew were going to show up, helped me get through the nights when I was staying up every night. Gosh knows what was going to happen, right? So I was trying to stay awake at night. And I was getting tired and I was getting anxious and all those stuff we have labels for now. But back then you just didn't say whatever was happening in your house. And it was happening in too many houses in the neighborhood. But in that, I remember one night, like clearly remember one night, I was maybe, I don't know, 10, 11, that's all. Who knows? But I'm lying there and I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. And I don't know where the thought came from. I do now, but thinking to myself going, you know what, if there's a God, if there's whatever, if there's something out there that can hear me, this has got to stop. I need to sleep. And I remember this warmth coming over me, this just complete warmth. And that was it. That was the last time anything bad ever happened to me. And I won't even pretend to even qualify to be saying what that is. But all that goes to say is that about 3 years ago when my daughter was suicidal and she was addicted and she was still addicted, I guess, but didn't care. She was throwing her life away. And I was like, damn, this isn't how I raised her. This isn't yada, yada, yada. You've all heard my story. But it's still part of the story. And I remember there was a moment, and sadly enough, it's when I wrote her obituary for the second time because I just said, okay, what's this lesson? What's this reset for me? And then now this, 3 years later, here I am empowering parents, empowering people to live their fullest lives. I just left a job a few months back to run an event space, an empowerment center here on a 7-acre farm. And that's pretty funny when there's not too many events going on now, folks. So the lesson, the reset, it's Sunday, March 29th. We've been in this a week, some of us 2-3 weeks. We're physically distancing. I love that better than socially distancing because so many of us are reaching out. But reach in, reach within yourself and feel it. Feel that energy. Feel the emotions you're feeling. Sit there, be present with your children, your family, the people you're closest with. I'm not even with any of my 3 children right now. I can't see them. It's a reset moment. So what does that mean? We're all intelligent beings. And really, we all have something inside of us. I call it faith. You call it whichever you call it. But listen to it. Because I think this is just the earth saying, hey, you've all got a chance here. Even ground. What can we do? Where's the kindness? Where's the compassion? Where's the love? There's also fear, scarcity, anxiety, as Brene Brown says, and I love her stuff. There's shame, there's guilt. What have I done? How do I keep my kids safe? That's huge for me. But to have faith. It's Sunday, whether you're, at home feeling like you're missing out on church, don't beat yourself out too much because that faith is in you. And that energy you can feel when it's quiet and when you're really in the zone, that's you. That's you stepping up for this reset. So thanks for listening, folks. Janet, Parents Never Give Up. Reach out if you need to talk. We can have a Zoom call, whichever. It's all inside of all of us. We just connect to it. It's there. Have a blessed day.